then fire survey plus plus fire survey. This is the very corner of the whatever. So fire survey. Right. So fire survey. Uh, huh. Oh, yeah. No, it just occurred to me another thing I should be doing with fire survey is fire what fire plus plus fire count, I guess. Oh, yeah, actually, yeah, no, excuse me. Um, fire count, z, or xz, uh, plus plus, yeah. That's not a real thing yet, but I have to remember to make that a real thing. Yeah, Shiva. I remember looking into that like years and years ago. Uh, so no, the reason I'm not really certain about Unity 100% is just because I don't know. It seems like they could turn evil, right? Like I don't know. It seems like if they wanted to, they could just turn really evil. Uh, so no, if I was gonna go with an alternative, like one I really want to look into is hacks. I don't know if that's good, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. I talk about it a lot too, so I won't go into crazy depth or whatever. But yeah, hacks might be one. Uh, oh, phew. So yeah, actually, I should do. So wait, no. So yeah, before I go through and do all of that, I should say. Wait, if chunks z not equals null, how could chunks cz equal null? I don't know. That's funny, but whatever. I guess I can. I guess it's fine to put that in there. Yeah. So wait, I should also say fire count cz equals zero. Equals zero for starters, so that way we get a fresh count each time. Again, not a real thing yet, but I have to remember to make it a real thing. All right, so 0 0. So then we check. So fire, yeah. So the ones we hit are 0 0 and or 0 0 1 0 and 0 1 0 1. Oh man. Uh, Hey, Abs. One. Sorry, I forget if I said hey yet. Hey. Um. How's it going? Sorry. Um. Oh yeah, and then also, so I guess this would be fire count plus plus fire plus plus fire count. Uh. Actually, no. I'm not gonna care about fire count for here. I'll care about the rest of the stuff, but I'll care about yeah everything else for here, but not fire count. I'll care about fire survey, just not fire count. Okay, so yeah, because this is gonna be so. All right, so fire grid 0 0. So then I'll do the other corners. So fire grid 3 no 2 2 0 2 0 0 0, then fire grid 2 0. Oh no, not 0 0 either. 2 max or chunk radius, or no, chunk, it would be chunk radius minus 1. So it'd be chunk radius minus 2 0 and chunk radius minus 1 1. Yeah, I think that's right. Probably. We'll find out. So then, yeah, uh, so then fire grid 0, 2, it's like the opposite of that one. It's chunk radius -1. Oops. Oh no, God, what's happening? It's chunk radius -1 or -2. No, wait, no, -1. And then here's -2. Because these are the very corners of the map. And whatever, we care about the very corners of the map as well. Actually, I guess the very corners of the map we don't have to care about. Oh, so that's interesting. But whatever. Yeah, no, the very corners of the map. Oh, maybe that's what makes it slightly easier, is that we don't have to care about the very, very corners of the map. So maybe I should do like a hybrid approach between the two. Alright, hold on. I'm going to comment this out as well. Oops. I'm going to comment this out as well because I think I'm going to take a hybrid approach, but somewhere between the super verbose and the super clunky. So I'm just going to say for xi zero less than 2 what am I doing here? Nah, whatever, I'll just do Ugh, you can tell that I'm really just unenthusiastic about this part, because this part is so uncreative. Like, I'm not doing anything important here. I'm just, I mean, it is important, it's just like, it's so mindless. It's basically like the equivalent of, like, just data entry. So, I think that's why my mind keeps trying to reject it. My brain keeps trying to find escape somewhere. I'm so desperate for some alternative, any alternative. So yeah, chunk radius. So this one is actually -2. So now the very edges of the map should be better. Now what should we do? I guess run a stripe across. Aw. Tell your brother that today's not the day for that. In fact, no day is the day for that. That's... Is he a younger brother? Or an older brother? I don't know. I guess I was a jerk when I was a kid, too. Not to imply that kids are jerks, but, I mean, you know. If you've met kids before. Alright, so what do we do next? Those are the very corners. So now we could do edges, I guess. We could just do the lower edges. So for what? For what? For our wait. We still want to do all of those edges. So I guess we could do what? We could do the rest of the This is so tedious. Oh god, my brain is like melting out of my head. It's so tedious. So for maybe I should let me go back to this approach for a minute. Um, if oh yeah, now I remember why I don't like that approach. But whatever. Yeah, whatever. Maybe. Potentially whatever. Potentially I don't care. So if xi minus 1 is greater than or equal to 0. Oh, well, hmm. I guess one way to simplify this might be to make fire survey operate slightly differently. I can make fire survey. Yeah, I'm gonna try that actually. That might be one effective way to simplify this. Okay, so fire survey equals just one big ol' multidimensional array 3 times chunk. Yeah, no, I completely lost myself in Intercade as well. We're still making fire spread, and that's literally all we're doing. So it'll spread someday, I swear. It'll spread like wildfire, just like wildfire. Uh, so yeah, so I think you probably saw how it was before, and now we're just making it better. So I'll continue to talk through my thought process. Don't you worry. Oh yeah, forget this whole everything. Forget all of these approaches. All of them. Uh, so, yeah, so now we're changing fire survey instead of going to by chunk to just consider literally the entire field. And that's a simpler case. Simple enough, at least. It's far simpler than the other cases that we've been dealing with before. All right, so now fire grid. Yeah, every time we had fire grid z, cx, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, we're changing this to fire grid z times times chunk radius plus cx, and likewise z times chunk radius plus cz. Yeah. So just replacing it with these terms. So yeah. Let's replace that. Oh wait, what? Oh, fire grid. Yeah, no, that still works. So yeah, only. Oh no, fire grid. Fire grid. Yeah, no. Whoops. Yeah, no, not fire grid. Only fire survey. Derps. Well, whatever. I set up the term correctly at least. All right. So yeah, no. Fire grid stays the same. Fire survey is what changes. Right? Oh, actually. Oh no, I could. Yeah, fire survey. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Yep. I'm. We're doing it. We're getting there. All right. So this also. Oh yeah, and this term has to have -1 to the x term. So this one is actually plus cx minus 1. This one has +1 to the cx term. This one has -1 to the cz term. And this one has +1 to the cz term. Yeah. Interesting. Hey, CP1414, welcome back. The Fist of Justice. um, oh yeah, so then the thing that we're actually going to check though is if right. So now we have to, yeah, right. This is literally all that we were gonna. This is that whole big other thing. This is the intensely simplified version of this whole big other crazy thing that I was going to implement. So I'll destroy all that junk because that junk was cray. So right. So all we have to check is that we're not going out of bounds. So if this term is greater than greater than chunk radius times 3, or if it's okay. So if this term is, or if this term is less than 0, yeah. If this term is less than or greater than or equal to 0. If this term is greater than or equal to 0, then it's legit. Actually, I can just say greater than 0 and not have to worry about the -1 term. So that, yeah. So otherwise hey, we got a new follower. I'm gonna mispronounce it. Chandler Otwell 7. I missed the numbers. I waited too long and I didn't see the numbers. But thank you very much for following. Thank you for support. I appreciate your viewership and welcome to the channel. Yeah. um, so it is the main attraction, right? It's like the rest of the stuff is basically just a sideshow. But yeah, thank you. So yeah, I think we're right about to. So that was like a little hump that. Oh, see, I'm doing pretty good today. If I've been mispronounced. Oh no, I definitely mispronounced Clyde's name, but I don't know. That's less mispronunciation than usual. Hey, Kamega, welcome back. All right, yeah, we're nearly over this hump because we're really close now at this point. So so yeah, no, I guess I'll use the whatever because it's just, I don't know, it's more consistent this way. Nah, all right. No, it's fine. Okay. I swear, we're almost there. Which is the important part. So +1 is just flat less than, is just strictly less than chunk radius times 3. Times 3. So I was seriously, I wanted to finish this. This was all supposed to happen in one day on Wednesday of last week, but it's just like, it's just going way overboard, frankly. It's going ridiculously overboard, if that answers your question. So it should have ended a week ago, about a week ago. So this jam will run until about a week ago, and then it'll end, and then I'll never have to deal with it ever again. If that answers your question. So then we do this stuff or whatever, and that's I assume that's probably good. This game has been a AAA title since the prototype phase. So, um, uh, so, yeah, what's the last one? Oh, yeah, Z's. Z, 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 Z. Alright, so that simplifies that part, and I guess we're technically introducing a little bit more complexity in the later stages. Oh, wait, +1. Or -1. Yeah, -1. Wait, less than chunk radius -1? No, -2, right? Because it has to be, they all have to be less than -1. No, they all have to be less than, so wait, -1. Yeah, less than, alright, yeah, -1. Final answer. -1. Alright, so fire count still isn't a thing, still needs to be a thing. Oh, cool. Yeah, I hope to see you again sometime, Kamega. Have fun with the lady. I have been accused of laughing an awful lot before. Um, I mods. I don't like actually want mods in the chat, and so I'm being very mercurial about it. Is the answer to that one? I don't know. I don't have a good answer to that one. I'm being mercurial is the answer to that one, and unfortunately, it's not a very good answer. All right, so yeah, here we So right, here we again. Oh yeah, no, this works. This works pretty. No, I didn't just do this in the first place. So yeah, once again, we just replace the fire survey term with this term, except not with this -1 thing on it. And I think that should just work, hopefully. Oh, except we need to make fire count a thing. So yeah, fire count wants to be a thing. So int, or I'll put it with fire grid. Int fire count equals new int 3 by 3. And then, so I'm not going to set up fire count just yet, but that could be fun, Mint Arcade. Um, I it would drive me crazy if I couldn't compete in it myself, though. Um, I mean, we could definitely try that at some point. Uh, oh yeah, and I guess I wouldn't really have to do it on stream either, right? Because like I could just do whatever I want on stream, and then everyone else could be like, uh, "Oh yeah, wow, no, I on one day, every time I say I got someone pointed out how much I say and stuff, and so I got really nervous, and I every time instead of every time I would say something like that, I would instead say umbrella, and it was really bad. It was a terrible day. I can do that for a little while, but I'll have to stop soon because I say it, as you've noticed, I say it a lot. Also, I get really nervous, or I get really self-conscious about it too. So, ooh, interesting. I do procedural content generation for basically all my games, so I should probably participate in that. Or I could just like for me that just means regular jam. For me that just means umbrella. Umbrella. I couldn't. I could make non-procedural content, or so I claim. It's just really not what I do by nature. Uh, umbrella. Okay, so umbrella. Did we finish what we were doing? I think. Let's go over to here and clean up all the errors that we introduced. What? Oh yeah. Wait, fire survey. Oh yeah, no, we can get rid of this part because that part's not relevant anymore. What are you talking about? Fire survey is not a game object. Weirdo. What is this crazy talk about? Oh, chunk prefab? You weirdo. Why do you autocomplete prefab instead of radius? I'm dealing with a math equation and you're like, oh, he clearly wants to put a game object in the middle of his equation. Because everyone wants to put a game object in the middle of their equation. Dumb. Alright, so... Awesome. Well, your girlfriend sounds really cool, like a class act. So I don't know how to respond to that, but yeah. All right, we're almost there. Look at this. What? Oh yeah, whoops! I left half of the term in there when I wanted to get rid of it. Is that it? Did we fix it? I was wearing a hoodie earlier. Does that count for anything? Alright, so now we have like spontaneous fire generation, and hypothetically it should spread across corners and seams in a very natural manner. Hypothetically. I really have to stop accidentally resetting part of the world. Yeah, I just have to just hang out. No, alright, wait, let's start this over. Let's make sure that it actually does, like, spread cleanly across seams. So, to do that, I'll basically just click back and forth. That looks like it could be, yeah, that looks like it is spreading cleanly across seams. And it's not, like, leaving the corners strangely empty. Please, oh, don't leave the corners strangely empty. Please don't leave the corners strangely empty. No, why are you leaving the corners strangely empty, you weirdos? You jerks. Why? Why are you leaving the corner strangely empty? Why are you doing that? You jerks. You terrible, terrible jerks. Alright, sorry, that's the portion of the show where I yell at my computer. Trent, hey, thanks for tuning in. Alright, yeah, that seems like a cool thing to do, Trent. Uh, ah, what, what on earth? Why on earth would that have not worked? There's no reason that shouldn't have worked. That should have just magically solved everything. Maybe I'll just stop caring about that. No, it's just like legit not working, isn't it? It's still like legit just like stopping at the boundaries of the chunks, huh? All right, so all right, so bool spread or bool rando equals true. Bool or random equals false. Or rando equals false. So if rando and the rest of that stuff. All right. All right. So now that we should only see one random fire ever generate. All right. So now we just have that one fire. Let's see how it spreads. What the heck? Oh, because we're not taking the we're not taking the survey if we do it like that. So we still need to take the survey. So if rando and that other thing. All right. So we should only get one random fire spawned, and then it should just. So I just want to do that so that we can see how it spreads. Does it? Because look at it. It's not spreading across boundaries, and that's dumb. That is dumb. Super dumb. There's no reason it shouldn't spread across boundaries at this point. Oh, no, I remember the reason. I remember the reason. It's because we're looping over the too small of a range. Did you... Nope. You're close, though. You're very close. And actually, I guess... You still have time to realize that before... actually, I mean, who knows? What you're saying might be true, but that's not what we were encountering just now. Oops, what did I forget? What? Wait, what did I just change? Oh, whoops. I accidentally deleted a 0. Whoops. I wasn't... I mean, originally I had omitted the edges because I didn't... because I hadn't been accounting for them, and so then I started accounting for them. I just didn't ever change it to like loop over them. So look, yeah, look at that fire spread. Fire spreads like a plague. Look at that! Oh gosh! Oh, fire! Oh no! Oh, everything's on fire! Oh no! Oh, run! Run! What's happening? I'm scared. I'm so scared. Anyways, yeah, that's fun. So, all right, now we can. Now fire will spread in a terrifying and destructive manner. All right, get rid of rando. Thank you very much for your input, by the way. Because like a lot of times, people in chat will catch. You guys will catch my idiocy before I do. So I do very much appreciate it when you do, because I'm not above accepting help. Alright, so now we have fire. Fire like a plague. Oh gosh. And again, like this fire is like out of control. It's way more fiery than the game should be ultimately. But that's kind of fun in a way. Right, so the other thing I was going to do is oh, you know what? I have to dash soon. So I'm probably going to have to wrap up the stream in the next like 10 minutes or so. Just a heads up. I'm gonna before I go, I'm gonna implement a few small things, and then the last thing I usually do, the way I usually close out the show is I'll find someone else who's streaming who's really cool, and I'll kick it over to them, so that way we can invade their channel and like just bomb in and say what's up and see how see how they're doing, and I don't know. Because the other thing I like to do in my when I'm not broadcasting is I like to find other cool streamers out there, and so I try and keep track of like the ones that I like the most, the ones that I think are doing really cool things in the space. So yeah, all right. So yeah, the other thing I was gonna do, possibly the last thing I was gonna do is like for tonight. I mean, is to make it so that when fire would appear on the hero or on your character, it doesn't instead, but it gives you an energy penalty instead. So I'll say energy. So public int energy fire equals let's say 5. Or I don't know. You'll get flame licked a lot if you're fighting fire. So maybe it shouldn't be. Maybe it shouldn't be quite so much. Uh, yeah, maybe it should just be like an extra. No, when you're caught in the blaze. Yeah, no, there's just a risk to fighting fire. So you can do it, but it's dangerous. So yeah, we'll just say energy equals 5. So then what's the other thing that we're gonna do? Yeah, so right, so we check for fire. How? Yeah, checking for fire is easy enough. We just say uh, so we're gonna do something similar to this, but we're gonna do it after fire spreads. Yeah, so so yeah, instead of such, we'll say cd equals paused chunk chords transform dot position, and so if fire grid at the player's position is not null, then we'll destroy that fire because we don't actually want it. Destroy fire grid, etc., etc. But also deduct the so turns minus equals what did we call it? Energy fire. Yeah. Oops, I forgot to put a semicolon here. All right. So yeah. So now when we're caught in a blaze like that. Okay. So so PCD, I guess. Player coordinates. Oops. Alright, so yeah. So now when we're caught in the blaze, we won't see fire appearing underneath the hero, but we will see the energy ticking down faster, which I think is working because that energy is ticking down really fast, as it should. Why did it looked like we blazed a path for a little while? Maybe it was just like weird. Oh wait, why is there fire appearing underneath the hero? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So that's only in one scenario. We actually need to put it. Oh yeah. So. So actually, we should do this in both places. So. Actually, I'm gonna call this void. Uh, wrap turn. And that way we don't have to keep repeating the same thing in multiple places. So, spreading a fire. and updating of turns text will all happen. Uh, Wait, where did I delete that from? Or where did I remove that from? From there. So copy that. So yeah, wrap turn instead of all that stuff repeated. There and here. All right. So now that should work. Yeah. So now, regardless of what the outcome is, yeah, seems good. Seems legit. Yeah, and so sometimes you leave a trail behind you, and that's, I guess, just because, I don't know. That's just how it works. It's just how it works. Alright, so, yeah, I'm gonna call it for the day. I'm gonna call it a wrap. And so the last thing, actually, shoot, hold on. I just have to switch over to Facecam for a second because, I'm not supposed to, there's a rule that you're not supposed to show other people's streams on your stream. So, I guess while I'm looking up other people's streams in the background, I will say thank you to everyone who tuned in. If you enjoyed if you enjoyed the presentation this evening, there's a follow button. Wait, where is it? It's like down. Oops, sorry. It's like down below the stream. And then if you scroll further down, there's a link to my Twitter account, which is like at srsly_bz. Anyways, yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. Who joined us today. I think I'm gonna kick it over to Clutter of Cats again because I don't know. I like the stuff that he works on, and I'm gonna be working on similar stuff in the near future. So yeah, why not? So yeah, I hope to. I'm probably gonna be working on the same project again, or I'm probably gonna be working on Rogue City again tomorrow. So maybe I'll see some of you again then. And in the meantime, enjoy some delightful. Oh, I have to. At a certain point, I have to stop talking so that the stream delay won't cut me off. But yeah, I'll enjoy some wonderful Twitch bot programming with Clutter of Cats, perhaps. And now we'll wait for the stream delay. Doop a doop, doop a doop a doop, stream delay. Stream delay, stream delay, stream delay, stream delay, stream delay, stream delay. Alright, hopefully that's good.